Hello, everybody. We are live. Welcome to Eileen's Tailgate Party. This is so exciting. We've been just chatting down in the little panel that we have. We have we have 8 crafters. We say, sorry, Sean, he was sick the first thing, so he didn't get to do it, but maybe next time. So we have 8 Sizzix crafters, and I want to thank Taylor and Angie who are behind the scenes, and they will be moderating for this broadcast. So if you have any questions, you can ask them, and Taylor and Angie will help you out, okay? So welcome to our viewers on YouTube and Facebook, and also to our replay viewers. Today we are creating with the Vintage Truck, and it's this die right here. And so everybody has created with it, and I hope you guys out in the audience are going to create along with us. And after it, make sure to tag your project, Eileen Tailgate Party, and we'll give you instructions on how to enter the giveaway, but somebody's gonna win some stuff. So make sure you come on over and be part of it, okay? And I hope you're crafting along with us today, even if you're not making a truck. Hi, Lisa, Charlotta, Karina, June Marie, Paper Crafting with Wendy. There's Allison, Angela, Isabel. Oh, yay. Hi, everybody. Okay, so what I'm going to do to keep this moving, I am going to go and show you and introduce, well, they're going to introduce themselves, our panel of Sizzix, now experts in the vintage truck, and they're going to pass along later some of the things that they've learned about this die, some of their tips and tricks, and I am going to bring them on right now. Hey, everybody. Okay. I think what we're going to do is just go around, and we are going to have each person introduce themselves. Okay, so I will turn this over to Nina.
Hi, everyone. I'm Nina, and I own Creative Escape in Los Gatos, California, a little independent paper craft store. We're super excited. We carry lots of Eileen's dies, and I am going to sort of recreate my project, but I made a little tailgate booze truck. He's got a little shot glass of candy.
She said she was going to do it. And
I did, and then a cute little camper. Sorry, it's hard to make sure I'm in screen. But I'll be kind of recreating it with different products today.
Great. Okay. Sean, I think, yeah, there you go.
Hi, everyone. So I am a recent crafter. I just got into crafting, and I got blessed with the opportunity to, I guess, test my skills on the die truck. So I'm using cardstock. I'm not going to be using any Matboard paper. I'm going to be using like very thin, flimsy cardstock, and just to see how it works, and hopefully it turns out well.
Great. Thanks, Sean.
Hi, everyone. My name is Pache. I'm the Senior Account Executive at Sizzix. I'm very excited to be here. I started off already crafting one card, and now I am actually trying to change the mood and create something a little bit still spooky and how Harry Potter inspired. So I'll be kind of creating that this time and see how it comes out.
Okay, cool. All right.
Hi, everyone. I'm Julia, and I'm an independent store owner. I own the Paper and Ink Boutique in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and I'm so excited. I'm going to be recreating this here, and I'm going to be using some mixed media techniques on a gel press for my truck. And I also use another Eileen. This is the passport die. So that little book just sits right there in the truck. So that's what I'll be working on.
Great. Cool. Okay, Susan.
Hi, I'm Susan from Country View Crafts in Potham, Bedfordshire, and that's the United Kingdom. Independent store again. I have created something, but I'm not going to be recreating it. I'm going to try it a little bit different because it took a long time to create what I did before. So I will be creating something just a little bit different.
Okay, great. Thanks. Go ahead, Hector. You are muted, Hector.
That shows that we are live.
Yeah.
Thanks, Eileen. Hello, everyone. My name is Hector. I'm a sales account executive for Latin America here at Sussex. Sitting live here in Orange County, California. Today, I'll be making and showing my version of a vintage surfer truck. Super excited to be here in this party with all these professionals, makers.
Go ahead, Jess.
Okay, hi everyone. So I am Jess Crabtree. So I am the US Sales and Global Marketing Director at Sussex. So I'm super excited to have been asked, firstly, to be part of Eileen's Tailgate Party. It is a really great way for us to come together and be able to connect and create with makers all over the globe, which is really exciting. With Christmas just around the corner, I'm going to go down the festive route. So I'm going to do a Christmas spin on the vintage truck. I'm going to be using some of the festive cardstock, sequins and beads, luster wax, as well as some of my favorite acrylic paint colors from our effects range. So wish me luck, and I will show you what I have made at the end.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Gemma. I'm in the UK as well, so I'm the sales manager for our rest of world distributors and independents with in the UK as well, and Europe. So I've gone down the festive theme as well. So I've done I'm planning to do a Christmas countdown truck. So in the UK, we're big on advent calendars. Normally they feature a lot of chocolate. There's different ones this year. There's a lot of booze, or you've got like soaps, teas, makeup ones, but this year I'm going for nice ones with numbers that you can turn over each day to count down to Christmas. So yeah, I've used some of the effects range, the expand paste and the crystal glaze, which is things I've never used before, to try and get like a snowy texture. So yeah, I'm really excited to see how it turns out.
Yes, me too. All of your projects sound amazing. Laura says we could rename this Trucks Around the World. I think that could be its own show of itself. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tell everybody, if you're not familiar with these dies, I'm going to go ahead and just tell you a little bit about that and how to put it together. Hang on. Sorry. Surprise. I'm trying to make myself in the thing. Here we go. Okay. A little rusty here. Okay. So what we're working with today, like I said, is the vintage truck die. And this is a ScoreBoards die, which means that it is meant to be used with thick material like matboard, chipboard, leather, heavy duty stuff. And it works a little differently than some of the other designs that are out there, this is another one. This is called the vintage trailer, or camper. And this works with it, but you don't have to make that. So yesterday, on my Facebook Live, I did a video on how to create the truck, because I thought it would be too confusing today with everybody else doing things. It's just too much information. But we made a truck out of actually a Sussex box, and we closed it in. So that's another thing that you can do with it. And we found out that cardboard bends. So that was kind of a fun discovery. So as you can see, you can make it out of a lot of different things. You can also make it for different seasons, different themes, for occasions, for kids to play with, all kinds of stuff. I have a couple samples from my team. Wait a minute. This one has a special feature to it, and I have to turn it on. But this is on our blog, so go to eileenhall.com. What do you think of that? Isn't that cool? So she used snowflakes for the wheels, and it's kind of whimsical, lit up, cool. Wait a minute, where did I go? I don't know how that happened. Okay, sorry about that. Just be prepared, because there will be technology things. That's all I'm saying. All right, so here is one that I did in class this week. Out in Tennessee, we taught this class, how to make this little festive truck and trailer, but I can see this in all different seasons, nice fall one. we have all kinds of ideas. So come on over to the blog and also to the fan club. There's the Eileen Hall fan club on Facebook, and we would love to have you in there. That's going to be part of the giveaway that you join the fan club. I will ask you please to answer the questions, because we want to make sure that we have all people that want to be there and they're real people. So also, there are a lot of Sizzix supplies that can go with this die. Like on this truck here, you know, I rubbed luster wax all over it. So don't be afraid to add other things that you have in your stash to this die. Now, I wanted to show you what all you need to cut, because this die, because I have to fit it on a tiny piece of plastic foam and wood, I have to make some of the shapes where you cut them twice. So you're going to need 2 of these trucks. And what we saw yesterday was a cool way to use your little window. If you flip it down, you can make a door out of it. So keep all the pieces and use them. Now I have my finger stuck in the truck. Okay. We also have the bed of the truck. And if you see here, this is where it becomes the scoring, the scoreboards die. You're going to see that it cuts actually a scoring line in the die. And then these 2 pieces here are for the front of the truck and the back of the truck to kind of hold that little center part inside. And then you've got the fenders, the wheels, you're going to cut extra ones of them. And then the trucks are just kind of decorative, and you can cut as many as you like of them. But you can see that those are also have the score line in them. So if you want to make them 3D, you can do that. If you want to cut them out of paper, you can do that. So lots of options for this. Are there any questions before we get going on this? Just made my son a cake topper. Wow, that's a great idea. Everybody from Virginia. Hey, Anne. Anne is in my town. Oh, Laura says, fan club is a wonderful, fun place to be. Okay. Hi from England. Hey, Shirley M. How are you? All right, we've got some team members in here. Yes, put a gift card in the back. Love the lit up tree. Okay, we'll go ahead over and take a look in the chat, and please join in. And again, all right, now I have to find out how to. All right, this is getting more and more normal. Okay, so I am going to put us all back on the screen, and we can unmute our mics. And I'm going to ask that everybody just kind of let us see your process, because here we are. Everybody is creating. And does anybody want to volunteer to show us what you're actually doing? I see Julia on the gel press there. Pick me. Okay, let me do this here. Good job. All right, she's getting the hang of that. Cool.
Sorry, had to unmute myself. Okay, so I'm actually, thanks, Eileen. So
Sure.
I made that sign just like 3 seconds ago.
Great idea.
So I'm using my gel plate and alcohol inks, and I did cheat a little bit. I did start doing some of these last night. So this is what I'm using. This is Matboard. I'm using my gel plate with alcohol inks and paint, and the paint I'm using is the Sizzix Creamy Acrylic Paint in Agave, which I absolutely love. So what I'm doing, putting my alcohol inks down on my plate. This side, you can see there's nothing on this side of the mat board, and I have to do both sides because you're going to see both sides of the mat board.
Right.
Pressing it in there, and I start layering.
Okay.
This takes about 6 or 7 layers, so I'm going to be doing this for a little while.
Okay.
But then when it's done, I die cut it out, and then I have these great pieces that look like an old truck.
That is so cool.
So once I get this all done, I'll die cut it out, and then I'll start assembling. But yeah, Matboard is great for alcohol ink on your gel plate.
That's
Love
good
it.
to know. Now, Julia, you said you're also going to use the agave paint. So where is that? The first layer? Is that what that was? And then
it's going to be kind of one of the in between layers. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's just to put an undertone in there.
Okay.
So once I get some alcohol ink down, I
Yeah.
put the agave and then I pull everything off. So it brings
Okay.
up the alcohol ink and the paint.
Wow. That is
Yeah.
very cool.
So when I'm ready with the agave paint,
Okay. I will see this. Got it. Okay. All right. All right. Who else wants to show us what's happening in your studio there? Is anybody saying pick me?
No, we didn't make signs.
Well, you do have that cool apron, Nina.
Oh, I do. I made an apron. So because it's nice that they're the steel rule dies. So I die cut heat transfer vinyl and heat transfer glitter vinyl, and then made a cute little rose gold and teal truck ink camper.
Very, very neat. All right.
Yeah.
While we're here, are you? What are you up to?
So I put a bunch of different things. I like putting double-sided tape on a lot of things. And when you use these ones, you can cover both sides, and you don't have problems with the die not cutting through the tape. Sometimes it doesn't cut through when you use the thinlits. But so I've die cut my truck with double-sided tape on both sides because I'm going to make it vintagey looking with flakes and alcohol ink.
Yeah. Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, and then we did the same. I did the same, but I have some cork pieces too for the camper with the Sizzix cork. So just kind of give it
fun different look. That is very cool. Now I see two of you working with alcohol inks, and I've never tried that. So now that makes me want to do that. All right. Hector, can we go to you? What do you?
Sure, I can share.
Okay. Looks good.
So I'll show you what I have going on here. So inspired in 40s, 50s surfer truck with the wooden detail on it. Well, funny thing about it, I'm new at crafting, and I kind of, stick to the simples, to the most simple technique I could find. Cardstock, some decal. That's how I put together the lines, the wooden lines.
Oh wow!
For the side of the truck, and I did that already. But what I'm about to do right now, it's partially close the truck, right?
Yeah.
So I can place the rest of the the rest of the items. It's going to be surfboards, it's going to be people, dogs. As you can see, it's coming all together. I hope.
It's looking great. I like how you made the little seat for the dog.
Thank you.
For the dog. I don't know.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I don't know. It honestly, I kind of improvise with a little that I have at hand, and this is how it's coming along.
It looks great.
So I hope you like it.
Yeah.
This is my take on the surfer truck.
I think it's amazing, and I can't believe how patient you are with those skinny little decal features there.
The decal was complex. Lots to learn. We can talk about that later, but probably next time I will do the decal lines before putting together the whole truck.
Yes. Okay.
Learning.
Yeah. Yep. Well, that's how it goes. All right. Anybody? Oh, Pache, let's see what you're up to.
All right. So can you hear me?
Yeah.
Perfect. Yep. So I'm doing a Harry Potter inspired one. So this is made with our acrylic paints, the new Sizzix acrylic paints. So I have the agave. This is our cardstock. But on top of that, I put the silver, the black, and I kind of did like a spooky kind of swirl to it. Because then I have our little goblins to kind of go with the backgrounds. And then I know that we have a flying truck, so I decided to use that as the inspiration for the flying car that Harry Potter was in. and I used some of the distress inks
Okay.
to give it a little bit more of, like a distressed look.
Yeah.
And then I just added in like other little things that I found from dyes. So a hat, and I'm going to be using more distress inks and some paints to kind of give detailing to them.
Neat.
But for this little guy, which is the owl, I've decided I'm between the pearlescent medium that we have, as well as the crystal paste to give it like a snowbird look to it.
Oh, that's cool.
So each little piece will have its own details that I will start working on.
All right. So did you say that's? Oh yeah! Wow. And you said this is going to be a card?
This is yes. So this is going to. So I've already bent the truck. So then it will look like this with a piece of it, and then it'll open and it'll open up to a full scene.
Neat. It does. It looks like a spell, kind of like the wind, or like casting a spell or something. That when you said that, it's like, yep, that's what that would look like. Very cool. All right, and you have some really fun little pieces to go with it. That's great. Thanks for showing us. All right, who would like to go next? Susan?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just going to show you what some of the people have made for samples. Is that all right?
Great. Yeah. We'd love to see.
So Miriam's made a card. Sorry.
Oh, wow.
Dimensional card.
Oh, look at that.
So, but then we sort of did a festive theme. So we.
Oh, fill it up. Oh, look at that. With the chocolate and the
sent it with 3 chocolates, and it still has 3 chocolates in it. So I've been good.
Send some to play.
That looks great. Wouldn't that be fun at a table, like a favor?
Yeah.
Put somebody's name on it, on the door or something.
And this one is Jenny Marples.
Oh, yeah.
And she's used.
Did she make the book? She is.
Yeah.
Too much.
Made the book all by hand. And the dimension on your embossing folder.
Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. Wow. Yeah, you can see.
Yeah. And then I made, a little bit of bunting, but I made, can you see these?
Yes. Well, I saw it before. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that is so cute. Now, what are they like clothespins? I can't see. Yeah.
I'm using them for my to hold the ends on.
Oh, good idea.
So cool.
I know, and useful too.
but I saw your video this morning with the roof, so I tried to make the roofs, but because they were already dry and this is embossing glaze, it's quite stiff. So I suggest you do it before you glaze them if you're gonna do it. So.
That's very cool. I think
I've got some roof if anybody wants.
Well, you're ready to go. That's handy. I know. I wanted to explore that more yesterday, and I didn't get a chance to, but I think closing it in is cool. And you could even use cardstock, but
Yeah. But Jenny's also used all your embossing powders as well.
Oh, wow. Cool. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, I love all your little backdrop. You've got the trucks and everything there.
Yeah.
Very festive. All right, I'm ready for Christmas.
I've been ready for a month.
Yeah. What else? How about Jess or Gemma? What do you? Yeah, Jess. Okay.
I'll go. Okay. So I'm just using the cardstock from the festive pack as well. So that's for my car, and I've just started to use the creamy acrylic paint to kind of rust it up a little bit. So that's work in progress. And I've just put out some of the opulence festive hollyberry for the wheel trims, just to kind of give it a little bit of a contrast there. So I'm making a lot of mess to say I've only been going for about 5 minutes. So God knows what it's going to look like at the end.
That means you're doing it right if there's a mess. You were breaking up a little there, Jess. I don't know. I think I got most of what you said. That was cardstock, right? You were using cardstock? Yeah. Okay. Who else? Who have we not seen? Sean, what are you up to? Can I go to you?
Yeah, of course. So I'm just prepping for the body of the truck so far. So I'm just putting on the fenders and the wheels, and then the main thing that I'm trying to do is basically make it 3D. So this is for the hood of the car. So when I put it, basically when I use this, I want to essentially use it for the hood of the car. I don't know if my orientation's good right now, but that's essentially what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
And then in order to do that, I had to basically MacGyver slits within the folds.
Yep.
So that it can fold nicely like this in a curved motion.
Yeah.
So that's the hood.
All right. Sean's getting ready to design dies. Yeah, they bend. That's what you have to do.
Correct.
So now, tell us, have you ever done any of this before?
Negative. I've done origami because I'm Japanese, but I don't know. I've maybe made like 100 origami little pieces when I was a kid. But that's my only paper crafting experience I've had.
Wow. Well, this is very ambitious, Sean, and you're doing an amazing job.
I'm gonna try to finish before it ends, but yeah, fingers crossed.
It looks great.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Who else? Gemma, are you good? Let's see what you're up to.
So I'm definitely in just mess. So I've recovered myself.
Yeah, you're a little.
I put something on my laptop, so apologies for that. Yeah, I'm already doing what Jess has done, so I've started to make a mess. I've started to use some luster waxes. I'm getting myself in a bit of a mess to start with. So I've just finished putting some numbers on dice.
Oh, cute.
So you can turn them over. Luckily, these dies fit perfectly. They were from chapter 1, so they fit perfectly on this, and then the little boxes fit perfectly on the back of the truck.
Nice.
What I'm now going to attempt is making some snow. So I'm going to use a mix of the dimensional paste and the expand paste with a bit of the crystal glaze mixed in, and just see the effects on some black card to see what it looks like first before deciding where I'm going to put this on the truck. So I'm thinking putting it on the back of it, so that the blocks can sit on something really pretty. And just see how it sort of looks. I think one of the fun bits is trying different things and seeing how they come out and what you can do with things.
Yeah, I'm excited to see too, because I just got some of the paste and I haven't really gotten a chance to try them yet. So now tell me the thought. This is going to be like a little advent calendar?
So it's going to be like a little advent calendar. So yeah, it's a really big thing in the UK. We used to have candles as children where you used to light them, and obviously you burn down for each day. But yeah, you can get like little blocks. Even you can get them for like months of the year and things like that. So I just thought it was a nice way to do it, and the back of the truck fits perfectly 2 little squares or 2 little boxes.
So I was gonna say you can't fit 24 back there.
No, I did. That was my original thought, to put little sweets in each of them, but
tiny.
Yeah, they would have been really small. So
have to make an extension.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, just thought I'd try this, and it's fun to use some of the different mediums and start to make a mess. So I'll let you know how they come out.
Okay,
and
I would like to know. I think people would like to see what the different things come out like. I watched a video the other day at one of the stores that had done that, and it was fun to see all the qualities. All right. Boy, you all look so busy. Oh, pick me. Yay. I love that. All right.
Okay, I'm ready for my agave paint.
Okay.
So what I've done on my gel press is I've put on just a bunch of different alcohol inks in different colors, and red tones, brown tones, caramel. I put them on my gel plate, and then I use my little blower tool. These are now dry.
Okay.
So now I'm going to take the agave paint. Going to put it on top of the alcohol ink and brayer it over.
Ooh.
Isn't that a gorgeous color?
Yes.
It's my favorite. I
Oh,
love
me
it.
too. Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to roll my brayer off because there's a little too much paint there.
Okay.
Perfect. That's good. Now I'm going to take this. So this is where I put that initial lay down of the alcohol ink.
Mhm.
I'm going to lay it on top. I'm just going to use a pressure tool
Okay.
and press it into that paint. Want to make sure that mat board is getting all of that paint.
Mhm.
And when working with a gel press, this is where I say a little prayer and hope that it works.
That's every day for me, Julia.
Okay, so
Wow.
that is what it lifted off. So
That's-
I've got the alcohol ink, I've got some of the paint, and now this is ready for another layer of alcohol ink, where I'm going to cover up some of that paint, and then ready to die cut.
Oh, that looks so
So-
pretty. That would kill me to have to cover that. That's
Oh,
you know,
it's all about layers.
I know, but you get it where you like it. It's like, I think
That's when you have to know when to stop,
yeah,
which is kind of hard.
yeah. I would stop after 2 layers if I liked it. But
Yeah.
you get, now it looks kind of shiny. Is that shiny?
Yeah, it is shiny. Yep, that's the alcohol ink that's shiny.
Yeah, okay.
And I did use, where is it here? I did use one of the alcohol pearls.
Okay.
So that gives it a bit, I'm trying to figure out which one I used. I used the mineral alcohol pearl. Yeah.
So
But yeah, it does end up a bit shiny. That's why the paint is really great, because then I get some shiny bits and some matte bits. So yeah.
Which makes it look like truck-like. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
Yeah, those are good colors too. So now when you, okay, so the alcohol ink was dry on the gel plate. And when you put the ink or the paint on there, it like revived it and made it wet.
Yeah, you put the paint on, and while the paint is still wet, you pull it up, and so the paint actually pulls the dry bits off of the gel plate.
Okay.
Yeah.
But not all of them always.
Not all of them, no.
Okay. But you might get them next time.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the joy of the gel plate. You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah. Or
which
the
is
scariness.
awesome.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That is cool.
All about the layering.
Yeah.
And where I live, it's very dry, and alcohol inks dry fast, but because it's so dry here, they dry especially fast. So I always have to work very quickly.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That does look like fun and kind of addicting.
It's very messy. I like it.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what people are saying over here. There's Anne. That's gorgeous. We'll make an amazing old looking truck. Oh, yeah. A lot of people.
Eileen, I just finished adding alcohol ink to my foil flake.
All right. Let's see what. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get out of here and go to Nina.
And I did a no-no. I just put a fingerprint in my truck. I knew it was going to happen.
It would be one, but don't wipe it on your apron. It's too pretty.
It's washable. So I put the silver Sizzix foil flakes down. I peeled off the sticky backing. And then, I don't know, you can see, you just layer the alcohol ink, and it gives it this like grungy look, but the silver flakes underneath give it that like pearlescent sheen still, kind of like a car. Most of them have that metallic paint.
Okay, so walk us through again. You did a layer of adhesive.
A layer of adhesive. So here's like, I have a Christmas tree.
Okay.
So I did a layer of adhesive, and then you can peel it off like this. I'm going to close my ink. And then, I can even like tilt this down a little bit more. Just some foil flakes with the adhesive, because then you don't have to deal with glue. So if I'm in a hurry, most of the time on my lights, and I have a designated little blender brush to help just kind of push my flakes around.
Oh yeah.
I have lots of sound effects like that. And then I clean my mess up with my little vacuum. I have a little crafting vacuum.
Oh, get out of here.
To clean that up. And then, make sure I'm on camera.
Okay.
Then I just dabble the alcohol ink down.
Okay.
And you can use your finger to spread it around. If you want it to be layered, you can do multiple layers.
Okay.
Or I also have a blending brush that I just kind of tapped
Counts. Yeah. Okay.
to get it to kind of go into
Cool.
where you
Oh,
want it
that
to
is
go.
cool. So you didn't cover, there's a full layer of silver, but not a full amount. So it's kind of peeking through the gold.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you can do more layers. You can let it dry in between. You could have just done white paper with a little bit
Yeah.
of silver.
Right. So cute. Okay, we have a question. What kind of adhesive are you using?
Actually, I go between, and this is my craft room, so I'm just at my house because the Wi-Fi is better.
Okay.
So I go between using score tape because they make different sizes.
Mhm.
But the backing on the score tape sometimes is too thick for thinlits, and then
Yeah.
so then sometimes I use Elizabeth Craft Switch backing is a little bit thinner. But
Okay.
I love them both, so I interchange, and it just depends. With the steel roll dies, with these ones, it doesn't matter; they both work perfect.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Until Sizzix makes double-sided fat rolls.
Okay. Hint, hint. Okay. All right. What else do we have here? Everyone is so busy and no one's talking. Hector, did you maybe Hector's having
I can show you what
There
the
you Oh wait, okay. Someone is volunteering, Hector. I'll come to you next. Who just said
me
Oh,
Gemma.
okay. Sorry. It's hard to tell. Okay.
So I did a little test piece just to see.
Yeah.
So this is the expand paste. So it does expand. You can do like lots of different layers and stuff. So it does feel quite bumpy. And then you can put some of the sorry, that was the dimensional paste. And then you can put the expand paste on top, and it sort of goes all like
Wow.
bubbly. And then the same with the expand paste on its own. So that's you can
Wow,
kind of
look
see
at that.
the
Now,
levels. So yeah, I'm going to try putting some maybe luster wax on it to see
yeah.
if it looks more snowy, and I'm going to try it with some glaze. But a really interesting product to make it kind of look all bubbly.
Yeah.
It's got a really nice feel to it. So yeah, it's great.
Really cool. Now, how does it do that? Like, do you just put it on with a palette knife, or did you heat it? How did it get like that?
Did it with my
whoa.
hands because I didn't bring anything into here to use, so I just used my fingers. You got to use what you've got, and then just you put the heat tool on it.
Oh, you did.
And then it starts to takes a few moments, then it starts to bubble up.
Yeah, cool. So it's supposed to do that. I mean, it seems like you're a mad scientist there.
Yeah, it's quite a nice sort of like process. It looks really cool. So yeah,
it does like mountainy kind of. Yeah. So that is the expand paste.
The expand paste, yeah, that goes sort of like all bubbly and sort of like pops up, and then it looks.
And the other one was dimensional.
The other one is the dimensional paste, so you can do lots of layers with that, and different thicknesses, and then dry it off with the heat tool.
Okay, is that like a texture paste kind of?
Yeah, so they're both 3D pastes by the looks of it, but they're quite a nice sort of consistency. But yeah, the dimensional paste, you can put lots of different layers on, it says. So yeah, I've just given that a quick go, so I'll keep going.
Yeah, keep going. Leslie wants it all.
There's some good stuff in here.
Yeah, there is. Okay.
Definitely. And for the expand paste, I too am using it for this piece because I want it to have like a snow effect when I dry it. So it's clear now there is paste on here, but when I start applying heat, it's so cool. But it does almost like a flare of like white as it slowly heats up, and it starts spreading on where I have it applied.
What?
So I'm letting it dry right now though.
So it starts out clear and turns white? Wow.
Yeah, if you layer it a lot, you'll see that there's white, but I did a soft layer.
Okay. I have got
So if you pack it on, it will be white, but this is clear right now, and it's on there pretty heavy.
Neat. All right. Well, let's see. We have about 10 more minutes to keep crafting, and then we'll kind of see. Now, everybody may not finish in time, but I think most of you have like a finished project, so we can see if you're not quite done, we can see kind of what you planned for it and what you did one time. All right, Sean, it looks like are you getting ready to glue there, Sean? Oh, let's see. Wait a minute. Let me go here. Oh, look at that. You made it a wide body. Is it you're mute, Sean? Can you turn your
Sorry. Okay. Yeah, you got. I'm very impressed. You got the wide body correct. That's exactly what I was going for.
I like it.
Thank you. Yeah, I just so far I guess this is it.
It's looking great. So you just kind of pieced that together yourself.
Yes, I like wide trucks, so I just made the truck bed wider, and then I'm making the back end of it, and then I'm gonna cut like a little window for the rear view window, and then let's see what else. I think I just need to do the hood, the grill, and then I should be okay. Yeah, that's basically the finished truck. But in terms of like details, I might need a little more time. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I think that you're lying to us that you never paper crafted before, because this is quite ambitious.
I hope I should have done something a little more simpler. I think this might have taken a little too much time.
No, you know what? It's good to just explore and see what you can do. I mean, why not? You know, there's no time frame on being creative. You know, you take your time. I mean, a lot of things that I make, books and things like that, you know, I make the shape of it and then I add on to it later when I'm in the mood, or, you know, so, you know, that is looking amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow. All right. Who else? Jess, can I check in on you?
Yes, you can. I'm still making a mess.
Hands.
So like Gemma, I've started using my hands probably more than I should have done with the luster wax. So it's not as bad as when I practiced. I literally did look like the Tin Man that time. But I've been using it on the 3D impresslit snowflakes.
Oh, pretty.
So you can see that bit.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
So yeah, I've just been just adding the color to those. So I just cut these out of just regular white card.
Okay.
And then I've just added that effect on there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get a little bit of acrylic paint on, and then I just need to assemble. I've got my backdrop ready. I just need to get my truck on it.
Okay. Yeah, I've been I really like the luster waxes because they do totally cover whatever it is you have underneath. You know,
they are absolutely amazing. They're my favorite.
Yeah, and they dry so fast and they smell good. You know, you can't lose.
They do smell really good.
Yeah, like clean or something, like furniture polish or something. I don't know, but I like it.
Yeah, all the colors are amazing, but I love the silver one.
Yeah, I do too. Now, how many colors do they come in?
With the luster wax?
Yeah.
You've got in the metallics, there's a silver. I think I've got them here actually. There's a gold and a rose gold.
Yeah. Was there
and
a
all got that really shiny, like almost iridescent effect when you use them?
Yeah, they're very rich looking.
I would recommend using maybe the blending tool, which I should have brought with me, but I didn't. So I have had to use my fingers to some extent.
Or you could do gloves. What my friend Susie, she's in the chat. She said take a rubber glove. Well, when I was teaching, and just cut off the fingers and give each person a finger. So we had, a whole bunch of fingers laying around with luster wax. Okay, Susan, can we see what you're up to? Oh, cute. Okay, you're muted, Susan.
Sorry.
That's
so I'm just putting the roof on.
Cute. So that worked. Now, what did you use? Is that paper? Okay.
And it's the Matboard and paper.
Okay.
So I think the paper will be better on its own.
Right.
Rather than using the Matboard. It's a bit stiff, the Matboard.
Right.
But I've done it gradually, not all in one go.
Okay.
Let's get there.
I think the Matboard you could get a certain amount, but you could use a combination, Matboard outer structure and then the paper to kind of bend around. That's probably the best combo there. But
it's coming.
Yeah, cute. All right, let's see. Let's look at some comments here. Nice job. A true crafter always wears and sniffs her work. Yeah. I just got that snowflake that I need to play with it and love the luster wax. Such a great pop of metallic shine. And Karen Bierce is the one that made that cool one that I showed you that was lit up. It says cardstock would work because it's more flexible, being thinner than Matboard. I love that truck tree behind Susan. Yeah, so cute.
I put the doors on there as well, Eileen.
Oh, good. Yeah. Cute. Blue, Sizzix. Yeah, Angie says luster wax smells amazing. I know. It's funny how the whole thing is like an experience, you know. But I mean, why not have it smell nice if you can? All right. Well, we have like 5 more minutes. Julia, can we check in on you? I don't see a little pick-me sign, but I don't think you're here.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
wow.
I'm done with the gel press now. So what I'm doing is I'm taking some ink and I'm going around the edges just to kind of get rid of that white edge.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm just using a ground espresso. I'm only doing tires on one side of mine, so I've only got the 2. So I've applied some silver to the hubcap there, and then I painted the tires black, just with some black paint. And yeah, as soon as I'm done inking, I'm going to start gluing.
Wow. Neat.
Yeah, so you can see how those pieces die cut
Yeah,
out.
that looks amazing.
Yeah, so
wow.
grungy. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that about the window.
Yeah.
How you can turn it. As soon as you said that, I was like, darn it, that's brilliant.
Well, you're doing it. You can adapt.
I'm totally using those.
Yeah. You know what I do like about inking it? You don't have to worry, like, is the truck going the right direction? Because you do have to think about that. Because there are 2 sides, you know, if you cut them both with the paper on going the same direction,
yes.
You know, you have one truck going one way, which is might be cool too. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, can't decide, turn it around.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah, that's looking really good. Now, some people like to finish off those edges. I sometimes do, sometimes don't. You never know how the wind blows that day. All right, Nina, it looks like she's taping. Let's see what's going on over there. Okay. Getting ready to put it all together. All right, let's see what Hector's doing.
Oh my God.
All
right. All right, let me show you.
Yeah.
So I'm about to be done here, but let me walk you through my thought process behind this.
Good.
First, start off with materials, very basic cardstock, different colors.
Mm-hmm.
And to mix it up a little bit, because honestly, I don't know how to work with paints yet.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I decided to, let's say, detail the edges of the cardboard, the Matboard, sorry. So that pancake, you know, I mean, you don't get to see the pancake of the, you know, the
edge
Matboard and the cardboard. And basically, it's funny because when you first saw sneak peek on this, you thought it was a different material.
I did.
But it honestly, you gave me an idea. I just didn't want to see the rough edges.
Mm-hmm.
So using a simple marker that literally match a little bit of the color of the cardboard, I end up with this, let's say, vintage or age paint kind of feeling. And
it's adorable.
Let me put it close to the camera so you can see.
Yeah, good.
And then I worked on details like I gotta be honest with you, I customized the wheels made it a little bit smaller so that the tire looked bigger or taller, kind of a surfer truck kind of feeling.
With the big tires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tail lights.
Oh, look at this. Come on. That's too much.
Thank you.
It's adorable.
And I did a lot of manual things on this.
Yeah.
And use different dyes to kind of put together the shapes that I needed. Yeah. For instance, the surfboard, it was just part of probably the background of some Christmas die set that we have, and it had the perfect shape that of a surfboard, right?
Yeah, I think that's from my ornament one, actually.
Yes,
it's so cute, and the little fin.
The fin was manual, but you know, a little bit of a custom thing.
Touches just add. Yeah.
And I'm super proud of the decal. It came out just like I wanted. For sure, a lot of learning on this process. Next time, like I said before, I'll do it before putting together the truck. It was very tough to work on it.
Yeah, if it's
when it was all assembled. And another features that I'm gonna use to mix up with your die is a dog, because I'm a dog person, and there's always a dog on the way to the beach, and the surfboards, and someone driving too.
Oh, look at
so instead of a cart, it was more like a 3D feature where
it's adorable.
Yeah, thank you so much.
What are you gonna do with it? Put it on your desk?
Yes, I'm so proud of it, and I think I'll put it on my nightstand.
Look at it every day and say how crafty you are. You know what, though? I mean, no matter what your job is, it's kind of cool that you have the experience of seeing what you're working with, what you're selling, what it's all about. So it's kind of good to get back to the basics and just explore your creativity and see everybody has their way. I mean, even though, not all of us are on the creative side of it, I am so impressed. I gotta say.
Thank you much. I'm excited to be here.
Good.
Well,
we'll
show a little bit of creativity.
Yeah, it's good. All right. Now, who up? There's Pache. What is she? Looks like she's got a spider web in front of her. Okay, you're on mute, Pache. Sorry.
Every time. So what I'm doing with the spider web, it's hard to kind of see, but I'm using our crystal glaze.
Ooh.
I'm using our crystal glaze to have dewdrops on the spider web, just like how they kind of are in the morning time.
Right.
And then I wanted to show you all the house. So if you remember, the house kind of looked more like this.
Oh, yeah.
But with with it dried, it looks like this.
Look at that. It's kind of like spooky looking, like model.
It's haunted.
Yeah, it's
exactly. And then it's nice because in here where it caked up, it nicely hardened, so it provides a nice texture.
It looks like snow on a windowsill or something.
Yes. And that's what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
Because then it goes along with our snowy bird. For those who are curious if I use pearlescent or crystal paste, I decided to go with the pearlescent.
Oh, yeah.
After putting it on, let me use this as a background.
Yeah.
But there we go. After you putting white acrylic paste on it.
That is so cool.
So
I have to play with that.
So right now I'm working on my dewdrops.
Okay. All right. Well, I think, let me look at the clock here. Oh, yeah, we're coming up on an hour. I don't know what you guys want to do. If you want to keep going, or what we can do is kind of show everybody's what you're up to now. And then if you maybe want to show your finished one, if you have one. So, because, you can't limit your creativity. You might have to keep going. But,
Well, I forgot to color the inside of mine.
You could spray paint it, maybe. Yeah, that happens.
You could. I'm just using a brush to just add some color.
Oh, yeah.
So if you forget. with just some
Right.
distress ink.
Yeah, or a mist or something would work.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin the
Oh,
flakes
the
on the
outside.
outside.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah. All right. Look at, they're so intent. All right. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'll go around to each of you and you can just show me where you're at right now. And then show your finished one.
Oh.
All right. Let's see. Sorry, Nina.
No, you're fine. I was first.
Yeah.
I should be ready for this.
Let's see your shop mobile here.
Let's see, yeah, we have our little.
I love that. That is so cute.
And I put them in here so that you can kind of chug it along. But then, I was using like the cork. So when you use the cork, it cuts everything out. But then you can make two kind of matchy sets.
Yes.
At the same time. And then my new little kind of truck. And it does have, I use the luster wax too, except I always use a blending brush.
Okay.
So then I can apply it and not get it all over my fingers.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That is really cool. So that's with that alcohol technique that you showed us.
Yep. So you can see how it looks like a really like kind of grungy, vintagey.
Does.
It's been through it.
Yeah.
Kind of truck.
And then, okay, so on the inside, you're just doing some brown distress.
Yeah, I'm just adding some walnut stain distress on the inside. And I'll get a smaller brush too and just kind of go all the way around.
Yeah. Well, if you're going to put something in it, you don't really need to go crazy with the inside.
Yeah, exactly. This kind of hides
and the important stuff is in there. I mean, what if you had a mixer with that? You had a little stir stick and,
it would be really cute. You can have a whole little like how to make your cocktail.
Little
These little shot glasses fit in here perfectly. So you can have all your little components in there.
We did talk about that at our first thing, and I didn't think you would actually do it, but you did. I love it. All right. Well, thank you for showing us your process and your everything, your apron. Very cool.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, and imagine if that's her craft room, think of what her store looks like.
Oh my God, it's crazy.
I have to get out there, Nina.
Yeah. We have to get that on the calendar.
All right, one of these days. Okay. All right, Sean, let's see what you got there. Let's see.
Okay. So the glue is still drying.
All right.
I managed to get the hood somewhat perfect, like almost perfectly. I got to push this down a little bit, but the glue is still drying, so I can still make a little bit of adjustments when needed at the time being. Here's the back. I just got to cut out the window and then put on the top, and that's basically it would have looked like somewhat like this.
It would. Like well, that is. You know what? When you were showing how it was kind of up from the, on the other one, your hood that was kind of like, it almost looked like it was rounded, like one of those old trucks. How it's kind of smoothed at the corner, it wouldn't be sharp. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm, a little bit, yes. I'm familiar with it.
Yeah, that's really cool that you adapted that, and you're almost done. I mean, that didn't look like it took that long. I mean, in your head, it probably did.
I had to rush really hard. I pre-cut some of the stuff too, so maybe that's why it didn't seem like it took too long. It would have taken me maybe a little longer for sure, though.
Yeah. Well, sometimes the main thing is just coming up with the idea and figuring out how you want to do it, and then the actual making of it is not so bad. But beautiful. Sure. Oh, you did a great job, Sean. It's very
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, let's see. Pache, how are you? Got
yes.
All right, you're still working on your webs and all that. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's flying.
So this is what it's starting out to be.
That looks amazing. That is just so cool.
And then I fixed the hat. So this has, we can't really see, but it has, because I know it has a very grungy look to it.
Yeah.
So I added some of the orange crayon and then the rustic distressed ink to kind of give it more of like a tattered look.
Yeah.
And then I have these two that still need to be added with the owl.
Yeah.
So they're all going to go.
that almost seems like you should frame it instead of a card. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh,
You
okay.
did so much work on it. Yeah, just like put it in a frame with a nice little, matte kind of, I don't know. It's just so cool. Or a nice gift.
Can I show the other one that I did while I was planning?
Please.
So I did this one. This is the other card one that I did,
So
which is like more of my style. Like it's very cute, and
it is.
I have all the different types of cardstock here. So like our different opulent cardstocks and our mystical cardstock here.
Okay.
So this one was fun, and I like that it goes off center. I like to do things more of an organic shape than it being geometrically centered.
Yeah.
So I like that it goes off. No, I can't put it in an envelope, but that's okay.
That's all. That's okay. Oh, Mona says, Pache, where's the spider web? Okay, she didn't get it all quite assembled yet, Mona. But yeah, and that cardstock. Now, what is the okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. She did get it on there. Yeah, that one's a little hard to see.
It is, yeah.
Well, maybe you could post a picture of it after.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah. And Pache, what color is the truck on your card that you did? Because it looks kind of shiny.
Okay, this one.
Yeah.
So this is part of our mystical collection, and it's the one that is an opulent. So it goes from a clear a white shiny into a pink.
Oh wow.
So it fades.
Yeah, that's neat. Like an ombre kind of. Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. It's beautiful and a great way to try out all those papers.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, let's go to Julia.
Hello. So I actually did manage to get mine put together. So this is
amazing.
What I created, and I love the door. I love that idea. So it turned out. So the one I actually finished. So this was my original truck here. This is my Apple truck.
Yep.
So here, a little bit more decorated, but yeah, all alcohol ink on the inside, the back side, which you don't really see, but it's still decorated.
That looks
and
great.
then I use the passport die is what I use to create the little mini album that sits in the back of the truck.
Yes.
So yeah, I just created.
So cute.
Yeah, I love it. It turned out so well. So
it really did. Oh man, that'd be a great class.
Yes, it would. Maybe I'll do that.
Maybe it'll be one. Who knows? Good. Well, thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. And I love your little pick me sign.
Yeah.
All right, Susan, I'm headed over your way here.
I'm still sticking.
Okay.
But I've done got a little.
Oh yeah, it looks good.
Yeah. So I'm still sticking.
I love it. So your final project was the wreath behind you?
Yeah.
That is amazing. And your banner bunting.
Yeah, that was just
banner.
That
is so cute. What a great idea. I mean, you see these red trucks everywhere.
Yeah.
They're on everything, towels and, blankets and cards and everything. Yeah. Just in time. Well, thank you for being part of this. And hopefully we'll see some pictures from everybody so we can, see the final thing. All right, Hector, I'm coming over to you. And
hello.
Hello.
Okay. Hello again.
There it is.
So I think I'm almost ready. For sure, I'll keep on working on it just to bling.
It looks good.
To make more, but this was my initial idea.
Yeah.
Kind of a 3D feature that you can see from the side. I'm gonna get closer, so probably
good.
Our viewers can see.
See the surfboards, like how is that like how a real surfboard would go in a truck?
It's interesting idea that so part of what I'll be doing later is that
get out.
Yeah, this thing is gonna open up. You can put things in the trunk. Or just made it go like that.
That's incredible.
In this case, for the final look, I kind of thank you, Gemma. I wanted to raise the boards so you can see them from
Yeah.
this profile view. And honestly, I made it so you can see it like this way, you know?
Yep.
The dog, me driving to the beach.
Yeah.
Why 2 surfboards? I don't know. Probably
Well,
I'll make
the
the
dog.
dog surf too.
It's very cool.
Headlights,
your pick.
plate.
Yeah, she's even got a license plate, tail lights. Oh yeah, that is.
And oh yeah, and even
That's awesome.
the wheel on the inside probably.
Oh my
There's
God. Look at
Wow.
Wow,
all right,
details.
he's trying to
Crazy.
show everybody up. All right,
Oh, there you go.
everybody's
That's how you can see it. Probably
mind
this is like.
blown.
Oh, thank you, Laura. That is so kind. It took
Actually,
me a
can I
lot.
have that one?
The trunk
My
opens.
days, Hector, your trunk opens. Yes, you're right. Elizabeth is super right. The trunk always opens. Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Thank you. Thank you.
All
Thank you.
right.
Appreciate it.
Okay. All right.
Tons of fun on it.
Good. That's the main thing. All right, Jess. How's it going?
It's going good. Everything is a little bit wet.
Okay.
So luckily I have already assembled and made my project. So
All right.
here. Okay, so I've done like a home decor piece. Oh, hang
Oh,
on.
look at this.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Get out.
Gorgeous.
I can't get it centered. There we go. So what I've used on the truck is the acrylic in gold, but I've just been playing around with it and using the rose gold luster wax, which I actually prefer. You can see like the difference there.
Yeah.
And then I've just used the coloured cardstock for the car, the festive, the red from the festive. And then I've used the pearl and glitter festive cardstock for like the, I can't get this to center, everything's backwards. There we go.
No, you want.
I'm going to hang it for the trims. And then what I did find is the mixed media board was a bit of a lifesaver. But I
Okay.
don't know if that's because I use so much medium on top of the cardstock. But it started to kind of lose its shape. So the mixed media for me was an absolute lifesaver.
Okay, good.
And then I used some tiny little sequins and beads from the festive sequins and beads on the mistletoe.
Oh,
So you
look
can see that.
Yes.
Which was really tricky. And thank God for the tweezers. And what else did I use? I also just used this Thinlits set, the festive elements. And I used the mistletoe out of there just for decoration.
Oh, neat. Okay.
And then, I also used the snowflakes, which I showed you earlier, which I used the luster wax on. So that was in the background. But obviously I had to do this in preparation because it never ever would have dried in time. So
Yeah, right.
That's why I did earlier.
That is gorgeous. That is just amazing. How long do you think it took you to make that?
Well, it was a bit of a process, to be honest. I didn't do it all in one go.
Right.
Probably end to end 2 to 3 hours.
Oh,
But
that's
I'm not a seasoned crafter either, so I was learning as I went.
Yeah.
I did a lot of things wrong.
well.
to get to
That's
this point.
how you
But
learn.
yeah, probably if I'd have done it in a solid session, maybe 2 or 3 hours.
Well, it's cool though. But I mean, look what you have to. You put that up every year. You know.
I am very pleased. I think it was a bit over ambitious, but I'm pleased with it.
Never too ambitious. It came out amazing. And
I think so.
I love it. Thank you for doing it.
No, thank you for having me.
Oh, anytime. All right, Gemma, are you ready? She's making a face.
So my little truck's done.
Look at that.
So it is actually 45 days till Christmas. I have just counted. Excuse my very dirty fingers. But yeah, so you can obviously turn them around.
Yeah,
so 35 and count down.
Oh, that is so cool.
Upside down, it's 37. So yeah, so it's just really cute. So I've
Wow.
used some of the natural cardstock and then the luster wax in the rose gold just to accentuate all the edges. I didn't realize about the door, so I did throw the window away, but now in hindsight it would have looked better with the door because it does look a bit empty. And then if I take these blocks off, so I used a mixture of the crystal glaze and the expand paste, which bubbles up to kind of make it look like snow. I think because I've just pressed it, it has just sort of flattened itself. But yeah, it kind of looks all like snowy.
It does look like snow.
Wow. Wow.
And I mean,
And
if
then
you had blocks on it, it would flatten it. So, you know.
yeah, and then I did some on this like shiny sort of paper.
Ooh,
So it kind of looks like snow. So you could actually just
wow.
pop it
Oh yeah, and
on
set
it
it on there like
on
a
snow and pop on your 10 days till
what a
Christmas. So you just
great
need something to put it
idea.
on.
I love it. Oh
Yeah,
yes,
that's so
round of
cool.
applause.
That's so
Yes.
cool.
It's been fun. I've enjoyed that.
Yeah, let's see all your silver
Yeah.
hands. It's great. Oh, that is
It's been
amazing.
so much fun. I've really enjoyed doing something different.
Good. Well, I think we're a little over, but if nobody minds, Gemma wins best finger decoration. Okay.
Thank you, Laura.
I just wonder if there's anything that you want to share with our viewers about things that you learned, maybe, or I don't know, your favorite thing about it, or anything. I know we already heard from you, but
Have some paintbrushes or something around, or some tools. I would next time I would do that.
yeah, okay, yeah. Well,
I'd say it's good to cut all your pieces beforehand and sense check that you have everything ready. Because I had a couple of misses where I had to go back and remake them because I've missed little bits. And to Gemma's point, the window as the door is such a good hack. And I wish I'd have thought to do that. Mine is missing a door also.
Yeah, but you know what? I was thinking you could use a strip, like a sentiment or something, and just put somebody's name there. So, you don't have to do it. But it is kind of fun, the 3D. Yeah. Laura says, thank you all for such inspiring projects. And
I think everybody did amazing. I can't believe some of you guys are like, I've never crafted before at that
I
first
know.
meeting.
yeah, I kind of don't believe that, but
I know.
yeah, well, I really had a good time because, I mean, when I design the die, it's like I have a couple visions for it, but you guys just bring it into more than I could possibly do it. And that's why I'm so happy that, you've done this, and also to encourage our viewers to just kind of not be afraid and try something they haven't done before. And so I encourage everyone that was in the chat, if you created something along with us, and I hope you did, or if you have a project that you've already made with the Vintage Truck, to post that on Instagram and Facebook, in the Facebook group, the Eileen Hall Fan Club. That's where we're going to be giving away the prizes. So you would join our fan club, and also follow me on Instagram and tag us so we can see, and then you'll be entered for the giveaway. So I think that I want to thank Taylor and Angie for keeping up with the comments. I haven't even looked, really. Honestly, it's been pretty busy here. So, but I want to thank everyone who came, and thank everyone who was part of this, my teams, for sharing their beautiful projects, and to all of you for watching and being patient with our technical issues. But I think actually it went pretty well. So,
yes, I had so much fun.
good.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Well, we might have to have a reunion tour at some point.
Ooh,
Yes, upcoming die.
I'm up for that.
We always have more coming out. So, All right, guys. Well, I'm going to end the broadcast now. And thanks again for coming. And make sure you share what you've made. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.